SoundCloud music.
And we on, as the homies would say.
Boom.
Boom. Well, anyways, what's up, guys? I know I usually do my all right welcome back, but you guys know this is episode 156 of the Jig Is Up podcast. And you know me, I'm your host, Yours Marco. And to my right, Mr. M. Easy would be here, but he has to take care of some business. So M. Easy is not here with us, but you know, maybe next week you guys can hear from M. Easy, hear the slick lines and all that stuff. But over here we do have
Miss Nessa, aka Blasian Mommy.
And this your boy Kmart. That's it.
That's it. No AKAs today.
Yeah.
All right. I know we haven't done this in a while, but just a reminder, August 25th, Barberfest Fair at 44. The Jig Is Up will be there. Hopefully we'll give out stickers, pins, and you guys can pull up. We'll talk about anything in life, mainly about barber stuff, but we're here for it. So if you guys listen to the show, you guys been long-time listeners for us. If you're in the San Diego area, you guys want to check us out finally, come through. You know, we'll be out here. Fair at 44, August 25th at Barberfest. Just letting you guys know. How was y'all guys' Cinco de Mayo weekend?
Just a regular old weekend for moi.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, same here.
Even though my girl's Blaxican, but you know, still regular for me.
I'm pretty sure she had fun.
Oh yeah, she went out and had fun. She was celebrating a friend's birthday. She wearing wigs and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she was out there. I was out there hustling. I was out there hustling. I was fucking driving.
Go.
I was like, let me get this money.
Yeah,
Yep, we're the Ace
to.
Hood. Shit, I had it. I had to get it. I know we haven't done it in a couple of weeks. What we've been vibing to, who we've been listening to. Personally, I've been listening to I Got That Water.
Oh yeah.
I got that water.
Still listening to
I
it.
got that water. So yeah, I've been fucking with Schoolboy. I'd still go back between Schoolboy and Nip. You know, I go to Mailbox Music now. I've been on that. Status Symbol, the original one with Buddy.
Right.
Yeah, that shit goes.
It came out around a couple days before Cinco de Mayo, that YG song.
Oh yeah, he was all flamed up.
Go.
He's flamed up, like he has a flamed up mariachi suit.
That was dope.
I was like, that shit kind of hard though.
Yeah, it is.
And then I saw a video of Post Malone hanging out with a mariachi band and doing the cover of his song.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no tequila shots, no cervezas for the homies, for the brown homies, for the raza.
Some good old Mexican food. That's what.
Yeah, it's a good Mexican food.
Yep. Gotta hit those up.
Yeah. Well, I know I was in pre-production mode. I was talking to Ness because she's a fellow driver herself.
Oh yeah.
And working in these streets, driving, you know, sometimes it could be very, very, you could say it's very hectic, you know, trying to, you know, drive safely and deal with all this stuff, and you're just on go mode. But I don't know. I'm not speaking for every driver. I'm speaking for myself. And one of my biggest pet peeves when I'm driving is when y'all motherfuckers, y'all know who you are. Y'all know who you are. You motherfuckers who always trying to get one up over the system. The one who's trying to, you know, gamble with their, that didn't sound so well. See, man, we missing him easy. Let me-
we have technical difficulties.
okay, let me just
Without
add
him,
that.
easy.
Ooh, man. Well, anyway, I do want to get into how motherfuckers always trying to get up over the system. And what I mean by that is when they order a Lyft line or Uber pool, but make demands if they were just
You threw it back. It's shared now.
shared. My bad. Shared. Basically, you're ordering shared rides, but you're making like regular people demands.
Yep.
You want extra stops. You want round trips. You want motherfuckers to go here and there. And then if you get a pickup, to pick someone else up, then they're like, oh, no, I got somewhere I need to be.
Yeah, I want to
I'm in a rush.
attitude.
Like, no, motherfucker, you know what you paid for.
This is what you signed up for.
This is what you signed up for. Like, please, for the life of me. And don't play dumb. Oh, I don't know how this goes. Motherfucker, Lyft and Uber's been around for how long? Like,
So the
Well, if
prices
you
just
don't
went
know, now you know.
like for how long? Almost 10 years now? In the beginning stages? Almost 10 years. About like, what, 8? Maybe 7 or 8 years? Like, y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers should know by now. Like, when you do a shared ride, there's a likelihood that I have to pick someone else up
on the side.
on the side. It happened to me. It happened to me twice. Because I haven't been driving that much, but there was one story. I was in UCSD around that area, and I picked someone up. I guess he was like a chemist or some shit, and he has to go to the airport. Word to the wise. If you have somewhere important where you need to be in like an airport, train station, work.
Yeah.
You're fucking rolling the dice if you're on shared.
Yeah. You know better. If you're going straight to the airport or anything important like that, man, get the regular one.
Just get the regular one.
Go straight to there from your pickup to that stop.
Because if I have to pick up someone, then I'm risking my chance of not, answering the calls, and they remember that shit.
Yeah.
It's a loser switch for you because you might either A, you gonna miss that person, which misses out on money, or B, you'll get a bad review from the person that's with your driver for not being there on time and shit like that. So, yeah, and that sucks for the driver too as well.
And I think either both Lyft and Uber really need to reiterate, like, this is a shared ride. There should be rules.
Yeah.
There should be rules. Don't ask for extra stops. Don't ask for shit. Don't ask for shit. Or you get it.
Or at least like give them don't give them the option to like,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
you're going
disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give them a disclaimer because motherfuckers act like they don't know, or even that, like adding too many passengers. Like the maximum you can have is one person.
Yeah,
and motherfuckers come in with like a whole group. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, because all they do, they're drawn to the fact that it's a couple dollars cheaper, which I get, like you said, everybody trying to save some money, but you also have to realize, you have to read that shit because it doesn't just say a couple dollars. Like, it shows that it's a shared ride and that, I don't know, people just don't read nowadays.
Yeah, people don't read. Right. That's troubling.
So what happened with you?
Okay, so one, it was the guy who needed to go to the airport, but I had to pick up someone from the campus.
Okay,
and I'm driving, traffic's building up, and I have to drop her off first. She, dropping her off somewhere around the Claremont area, and it was so awkward because she was like, "Well, you could just drop me off right here. I don't want him to be late." Like, what if she was like, "No, fuck that. You know what you ordered for. You ordered for it shared. If you became late, that's on you."
Yeah.
Then that would have been start a whole fight in my back seat.
Yeah.
I would have been like Issa.
Right.
In that episode.
Fights.
Had backseat fights and shit. Like, man, two white people fighting in the backseat. I'm like, hey, I have nothing to do with this, officer.
Right.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Well,
this
now
one.
they damage your car, they gonna come.
I got full coverage, gap insurance, all that shit this time. So Anything happen to my shit,
You mess
I
up a
could just
window or anything.
I could dust
it's
my
a
hands
wrap.
off and walk away from it.
Yep.
And give me a new car with a better interest. Nigga.
Right.
Shit,
Yeah.
say help me out
Yeah,
financially.
You guys go ahead and fight my car. You gonna do me a favor.
So that was one story, and you know it kind of made the girl feel bad, like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, man, I shouldn't request the car. No, you didn't know.
no.
You know, it was his fault.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily he did get to the airport, and he was just only flying from San Diego to the Bay Area. But that's still, you know. But what if he had? What was an international flight,
Oh,
bro? Can you imagine if you tried to do that in an international
hell
flight?
No.
Are you stupid?
You don't want to miss that flight.
Like international flights, you gotta be there like 3
Yeah,
hours.
3 hours.
or
3
early.
hours before. Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
People
International
play
is
too
3.
much. People
Y'all play too much, man. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
and y'all fuck around, and be late, and then trying to blame the driver, and it's like, no,
Nah, don't
that's
blame the
your-
driver, homie.
That's on you. You should know. Like, I didn't even know that. Even as a fellow driver, when I'm out there and I'm like, oh man, I could take the share, but I really want to go home. I'll pay
Yeah.
the extra $5.
That's the same thing
Yeah.
I am.
I'll pay the extra whatever amount.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I just want to go straight
Yeah,
home.
I'm
I
the
don't
same
really-
way because I take it too as well. I only share it like if I don't go out to say I'm gonna go to Mission Valley go to get a store and I have like my day off and shit. I'll take the share. Like I'm not in a rush. You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind stuff like that. But if it get like a little later, like damn man, I don't want to take a share because you know it'll take a little while. I'm like
Yeah.
fuck it. I'll go home. I'll pay extra $3-4 to go home. Fuck it. Take
It's
me home.
convenience, man.
Yeah.
But people thinking so much about the cost and not the investment, the return on
Exactly.
investment. So,
Yeah. They trying to get to see the cheap price and just keep getting each one. Trying
yeah,
to
motherfuckers always trying to get over.
Yep.
I had one person who she had requested me. First of all, she wasn't even in the spot that it says she was at.
Oh, that's even
I was
worse.
so irritated.
That's another pet peeve
Then
right there.
She's lucky I'm nice because I'm the type of person I'll wait till it goes off, and normally people will be like, out of here.
2 minutes,
$5,
bitch.
you know?
Bye.
Yeah, but me, you know, usually, especially if I have like, I think that was like my first ride of the night too, so I wasn't really tripping. So once the timer ran out, you know how it gives you the option, call this person. So then I called. She ends up answering and she's like, oh, it says you're here, but you're not here. I'm like, I'm here. And then I always repeat back the location it says that they're at. And she was like, no, I'm blah, 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 which was luckily it was up the street. Because if it wasn't, then I was like, well, sorry. I would have hung up but no show. You know what I mean?
No
But
show and collect your $5.
exactly. Get my little $5 and keep it pushing.
Somebody tried to do it to me one
Yes.
time. They couldn't find a place and he canceled. And I had to pay $5. Man, I got on Uber's ass about that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
That-
he didn't know where it was
but
at.
sometimes because sometimes you guys got to realize too as drivers, like sometimes I'll be a little petty depending on how I feel. It'll show the location and then it shows the person. It's like a little yellow person, and sometimes it's not in the same area because sometimes you guys like there's like a pin, right?
Yeah, they don't know how to put the pin right where
don't
they
know-
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it'll be like on total opposite sides of the block, and I'm just kind of like, what? So I drive to the location,
Yeah.
not to the person, because the reason why I purposely do that is because you never know. Sometimes somebody might call it for somebody else, and I'm not going to drive up to the thing when you were at that location. So I'd prefer to go to the location just in case. So anyway, back to the story. So I drove back. So I drove up to the person, found them. She had like 2 other people with her, so a total of 3. I'm looking and it's shared. So as soon as she tries to come, she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, thanks for coming. But I was like, are you aware that you requested a share ride? And she was like, a share ride? I was like, yeah. And I was like, and you didn't put no extra people, so I'm sorry, I can't take you. And mind you, they're already inside of the car. And then the other guy was like, oh, he's like, oh, just, you should just be able to take us and I'll give you cash. I'm like, no, because I already have a ride waiting. So I can't, like, I have to be en route to pick up the
when you
next
do that,
person.
because that's what happened to me the other night. You know, someone was like, "Oh, making a round trip." I realized it was a ride. It was a shared ride because, like, one, you know, it was like a whole group of girls. It was like 4 of them.
Damn.
4 of them got in the car,
Oh,
and I drove to Point Loma from downtown and then back. You know, and then it was like, "Oh, I'll pay you cash," and all that stuff. Luckily, the dice were kind of rolling their way because there wasn't a pickup until I get to Point Loma.
Yeah.
And then I had to, like, I got to ignore it. And, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, he gave me cash. But, like, if I had another pickup, like, what you bitches had to get out the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real.
You know? What do you bitches got to get out? So, like, what is it going to be? So, I could relate to that part right there.
But you know what? But I had a situation like that last time, too. I had 3 people in the car, but they only requested for a second person, so they had a third body. But luckily, there was no extra rider. So at first, I was like, "Okay, it's
you
cool."
lucked out.
Yeah, I was like,
did.
"Okay, I'll drop you guys off." But as we're leaving, then I get a thing for another person, but they needed 2.
Ooh.
So I was kind of like, "Oh, you know." So I had pulled up to the area or what, or no, I think it wasn't like, it was like barely down the street. So then the person comes up, he's like, "Hey," you know, and then he was like looking in the car like, I requested for 2, and he was like damn near like cussing my ass out. He's like, "I'm gonna make a complaint to you about, or to Lyft about you, because I paid for 2 people and da da da." And I was just, and then the people in the car were talking shit. I'm like, first of all, y'all ain't even supposed to be here, you know? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, I'm about to get my ratings to go down, but ended up not being bad. But I told myself I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, look, man, y'all ain't trying to fuck up my ratings for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm at a good spot right now.
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers always trying to get motherfuckers fucked up out here in these streets,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't. Yeah, they don't
Okay,
fucking
dude.
care.
They don't care. They're
selfish.
just like, oh, I just had to get to where I need to be.
Yeah, because
Right.
right now, how they look at it as is, you're working for me right now. I'm paying you to take me. Like, that's their mindset, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, like you're a
That
street or
that
something.
part is true, but the other part is like you have to play nice, just like everyone else. You have to
Yep.
play along with the rules. If you know that you're riding a shared, and if you could have a +1 and that's it, especially in a car like in a regular sedan where they could fit like, I think they said 3 people max. They don't even want to like squeeze in the extra
Yeah.
middle seat, but people still do that anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand like times are hard. Like people still want to go out and still have fun and save money, but like, yo, y'all out here try to get us,
Yeah.
get us fucked up out here. So
Right.
that's just one thing I have to, you know, talk. That was my pet peeves. And then also now that, you know, Lyft says that, hey, you got to accept every dog that comes in your car.
yeah, I was like,
Every dog. You
Hello?
can refuse. I was like, fuck. So I had 2 type of dogs.
Really?
It was like puppies, though. I was like, make sure you potty train them. You sit them on your lap. They pee on you.
right?
Motherfucker.
Well, they pee is 200. How much is it if they pee in your car? Then what's the cost of that?
But I heard the process is like, it takes forever. Like, if they throw up or they pee or some shit. No? Not really?
I've gotten it that same within the same check.
Oh, yeah?
Damn.
Each time it's happened, and it's happened 3 times. And 3 times, but in my old car.
Oh.
But yeah, it was both Uber and Lyft.
How
and
much
it
was it? How much is it for you?
It depends. Like, you
It
take
depends.
a picture of it. Yeah, it depends. Like, the first time someone threw up in my car, because you have to take pictures and send it.
Okay.
The first time it was $250.
Woo.
And then another time someone threw up on the outside of my car, and that was like, I think it was like $60. And then another time someone threw up in the car, but it wasn't like too big of a mess, and it was like, I think it was like $150. So it varies off of whoever's looking at it and how much they feel.
They're like, yeah, by the chunks on that one, that's a 250 for sure.
250.
And it depends on your car, because if
Yeah.
you're like Uber XL or whatever,
Or Uber
Lyft-
Black.
Yeah.
Ooh, if you throw
Oh
up in
my-
an Uber
Ooh, you're
Black,
done.
That's like $500 or something like
real.
that.
yo,
It's-
and that's
Oh
another
my
thing too. Like
gosh.
people try to like, you know, can you imagine like doing that in an Uber Black? It was like a share ride in Uber
Fuck
Black. Nah,
no.
don't get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
It ain't
that
worth
is
it,
not
'cause
gonna
that-
fly.
Because that basically wakes up your whole night. Even though you got like a certain amount of money from it, you
Yeah.
can make way more money because it's not like everybody use it all the time.
So yeah, just to put the little button on this little warm up to get people talking. Yeah, know what the fuck you requesting.
Right?
Don't play
Yeah.
dumb. Nigga, you know it's a shared. Play along. One person. And if the motherfuckers who you're around you are broke and they need a ride
Yeah.
too, they can request a shared ride themselves too.
That was funny. Sorry, when that guy was like, "I paid for the seat," I thought about like It's like 50 cents, isn't it, for extra person?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I would have been like, you know what, dog? You could get the fuck out of my car.
yeah.
you could
you
get
said
out.
to somebody?
Nah, but sometimes he'll get you to that
Yeah.
point like, dog, you could just get out of my car. Because if you really trying to go there, like, dog, you're trying to get one up over the system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're really trying to get one up over the system. And sometimes people be like, oh, well, motherfucker, you driving a such and such anyway, you know, like, dude, but you're trying to get one up over. I understand you trying to, you know, I don't care how much money you hold in your bank account.
Yeah.
Just play the game.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go Uber X or regular Lyft and just have dedicated service, I try to tell people that, like, yo, if you want dedicated service, just request for the regular one. So I won't have to pick up either one.
Yeah.
If you have to be at work, if you have to be at an airport, if you have to be somewhere important,
Yeah, don't risk that
don't
shit.
play
Fuck that.
don't play with that. Don't play with your time. And that's what y'all doing. So that's all I gotta say about that. Let me just get into this little nothing is safe segment coming up soon. Let me go ahead and see. I just try to add more marks and stuff on this thing. Still trying to get these timestamps on, you know. So let's go ahead. Oh,
That's
that was
low.
That was low. Let's do that again. All right. Now, Facebook,
FB.
along with the Gram, has banned Nation of Islam leader Minister Louis Farrakhan for hate speech, or as they will say, dangerous ideology, if you will. So I know a couple of episodes back, I talked about ghostwriting bars for the minister. So I guess my bars that I ghostwritten for him got him kicked out of Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, Quinn Miller.
Damn, my bad, Farrakhan. I was writing a lot of truth in those bars for you. And your delivery was like, damn, niggas was like, they heard that line that you said on the Nipsey Hussle's the Marathon Continues story about the Rolling 60. Niggas was like,
Oh no.
I thought you were gonna do the bars one.
Yeah. That's what- yeah.
nah. That's when we say actually something to sell something dope. But no. All jokes aside, man.
Wow.
What do you guys think about this?
That's crazy. They scared of the truth.
All you do is tell the truth.
Scared of the truth, man. They still scared.
Yeah,
We gotta
scared
block
of
this
the
motherfucker.
truth.
Damn, so we ain't safe. You ain't safe, especially if you tell the truth.
Damn.
Damn, man. You see, what was that? Snoop Dogg going at Facebook.
Yeah, they said ban me.
Like a lot of brothers, I see him out there in solidarity talking about I stand with Farrakhan.
Shit.
Farrakhan. I listen to Farrakhan. There's some things I agree with, some I disagree with, but like, damn, like you got to ban with someone that you disagree with. Like, what's going on today's time? I understand. Facebook could do whatever they want. That's their platform.
So much for freedom of speech. It is.
It's still freedom of speech. I always tell people this. It's always freedom of speech, but people just don't know how to deal with the repercussions of what they said.
True.
Yeah.
So if I go out there in the corner and say whatever shit I say, I can say it, and the person, whoever listened to it and receives the information and decides to disagree with me, can say whatever they want to say as well. So that's the beauty of America. Like,
Yeah.
we could have discourse, we could talk it out, have conversation, create dialogue, instead of just trying to shut people out. And I understand sometimes there's some motherfuckers you do gotta shut out. Like, okay, motherfucker, like, chill, like,
Yeah.
you're out there.
Sit your ass down.
But when you do that, you create a resistance.
Mm-hmm.
You create a resistance, and people will want to go ahead and fight that, and that's why you have the uprising of people saying like, I'm with Farrakhan. What you gonna do? You can't ban us all, motherfucker. I'm gonna keep posting these videos. I'm gonna keep putting just quotes and stuff like that. And like, I'm not the whole big expert on Farrakhan, but I know people have been saying he's allegedly anti-Semitic.
Well, the enemy of the truth is afraid of anyone who will speak the truth.
Now that's
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
So there you have it. That's a bar right there.
Shout out to the Nation of Islam.
Oh man. And yeah, it was a quick nothing to safe segment. And I say all that to say this. Cloud chasing can be hazardous to your health.
Yeah.
Can it?
It can.
And how so?
Yeah, cloud chasing can be very hazardous to your health. However you want to interpret that. You know, I understand there's some who was that cloud chasing girl in Connecticut who defamed the graffiti art, the mural of Nipsey Hussle, because she would have did that shit in L.A.
Oh my god,
she would have did that in L.A.
I saw that.
She would have been dead, but you know, she out there in Connecticut doing that shit. Yeah. You know, I guess someone who's clout chasing with Remy Ma, I don't know. Oh, some other crazy shit that's going on. But yeah, clout chasing is very dangerous. If you're gonna do it responsibly. Mm-hmm. Clout chase responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, it get you hurt out in these streets.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was so. At first I thought that was in LA, and I was like, "There's no way she's still doing it." She's on. I don't know if it was on live
like Facebook,
or whatever. Yeah,
saying like,
why is she still?
No, that was Connecticut. Like you get away with that, but had it be someone, you know, who was a beloved rapper in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And that happened.
Oh my gosh.
And don't get it fucked up. I mean, everybody think like Connecticut's like mad soft or some shit, like because they think like, oh, that's the state where the WWE headquarters is at and shit like that, like Greenwich or Hartford, Connecticut. But nah, nigga, there's some rough spots in CT. The niggas will bust your head wide open.
Yeah. For cloud chasing, do you think is kind of like, is it also, can you kind of call it marketing maybe?
I mean, you can call it troll marketing, but there's a difference between troll marketing that has a refined taste to it. You know, like troll marketing is more like, you know, with H&M with the white dude wearing the Black Panther sweater saying "Home of Wakanda," and he's like white as fuck, like he looks like he belongs in Asgard more than Wakanda, you know.
If you want to be Wakanda, be Wakanda.
Or the coolest monkey in the gym in the jungle shirt,
yeah.
You know, that's more like troll marketing.
Yeah,
like clout chasing is like, well, homie, you know, God bless the dead Nipsey Hussle, when the guy was going out there on live saying, "Oh yeah, I shot him in front of his daughter. I'm actually on E-way right now." Like that's clout chasing. That's the clout chasing that could get you killed.
Yeah,
you know, because I know like there's some real niggas like, man, find that motherfucker on me.
Yeah,
We just ain't gonna beat him up,
right?
you know, and once clout chasers get caught. Because it's going to be on World Star. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen when a cloud chaser gets caught slipping. It's going to be on World Star. It's going to be on my timeline on Instagram. It's going to be on my timeline on Facebook or Twitter. And I'm just going to look at the video and thinking like, damn, I'm just waiting for Cersei to get caught up like this too. It's a Game of Thrones reference.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it for my nothing is safe, man. Just short, simple, to the point about, you know, speaking the truth could get you banned, and clout chasing is hazardous to your health. Case dismissed. All right, so let me go ahead and turn on the lights because it was a dark vibe in here.
It's a cool vibe, actually. It's
definitely a cool vibe.
Yeah.
It's definitely a cool vibe.
Hey,
but, you know, Nessa wants to go live.
Oh, boy.
All right, geez. So let me just go ahead.
Turn on the lights.
Turn on the lights. Can you get that
Light a candle.
See, now you're multitasking because now you're going to be beatboxing and the lights going to be turned on.
How about that?
How about that? That's new mutant power right there. Since now mutant's going to be in the MCU. So let's get started with this NSA.
Damn, son, where do you find this? This the Jig is Up podcast with Nessa's Service Master.
beatbox eat music.
Oh boy.
That's funny as hell.
It never gets old. That was one.
Just had to do that. Just let people know it's the
Hey.
NSA.
What's up, y'all?
Hi.
Hi.
You got Mr. Kmart over here beatboxing and turning on lights, right?
Yep.
Yep. At the same time.
At the same damn time, I got lights. I got people at the same damn time.
Hey.
You said what? I got lights and what?
Beatbox at the same damn time. Oh man.
So what's up, Ness? What's going on?
What I know is not going on is this damn live. It says checking connection.
Oh,
Connection. Gotta check that Wi-Fi.
Hey, it's paid. That's some bullshit.
He said it's paid. I'm sad. See if yours works.
It's your phone. I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
No, I'm joking.
Hello. See if yours works.
He says your phone.
I mean,
I know
Marco's
he
laptop is working, so there's no excuse. I'm
It
joking.
says it's connected.
He says it's connected.
Check if yours.
You trying to connect it?
Connected,
What episode was that?
connected, perfected,
I don't know, but let's
manifested.
see. I'll
working?
I'll turn it on, see if it works. It's
Yeah.
checking connection. Maybe everybody's trying to go live, and Instagram's like servers are like, yo, this is crazy.
It's crazy, son.
It's crazy out here. Everybody trying to go live.
We're live.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Who said that? Who remembers that?
Yow. No, I'm just kidding.
Who said that? We'll do it live. Fuck it. Quick trivia.
Oh, fucking what's his name from Fox News?
I mean, you're getting warmer.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, play us out. Like, who wrote this? Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
The guy that was dancing? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah. Oh, what's his name? Oh my
Is
god.
it the tip of your tongue?
Yeah,
I know it is.
Bill O'Reilly.
There you go. You
Who
got it.
let these hoes in my room?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only reason I'm picking
Yeah,
up
it's
this.
still checking for connection. So, like,
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let
But-
me
ooh,
let me make
they-
some changes real quick. Give me
they
one
said your connection isn't strong enough.
Yeah, your shit ain't strong enough.
Fuck with me, nigga. You ain't strong enough.
That's you. That's your internet connection. What you looking at me
Shit, I'm
for?
I'm connected just fine. I don't know about yours.
Yo.
Shit, we got a bond. I don't know about you, but nah, I'll make some changes real quick. But you can go ahead. Yeah.
All right. We're back. We had a little technical difficulties. Wi-Fi stuff, Wi-Fi issues, whatever. Troubleshooting. Shout out to our IT.
Yeah,
Kmart.
that's me.
Kmart with the IT work.
That's right.
All right. So that's it. What's up with the NSA?
What's good?
So, I was on IG aimlessly scrolling as I tend to do nowadays.
Double tapping as always.
And yeah, I came across a post that I found real interesting. And it wasn't more so the post, but it was the comments. That's what caught my attention. So, let me read it. Oh shit. Where'd it go? What the hell? I thought I saved it. Okay, well basically what happened was there was a woman who had posted something, a picture or boomerang of her getting her nails done, as well as her best friend. And apparently she said that her man had sent or took her to get her nails done. And then he said, fuck, I thought I saved it.
Oh, that happens. But while she's searching, okay, go ahead. You ready?
Yeah. So
I was
basically,
trying to fill in some.
oh, did you want to say something?
No, I
or-
just didn't want to fill in the awkward silence.
Oh, okay.
Trying to fill that in.
So basically, she was getting her nails done, and she said that her dude dude paid for her best friend to get her nails done as well. So I'm going into the comments, and I'm not going to go off of what they said until afterwards because I want to know what y'all think as the listeners and y'all as the guys, because yeah, I just thought it was interesting. So my question was, y'all cool with your man paying for you and your best friend to hang out? And the responses I got, it was 73% said I don't see an issue with it. And this is for the women because I asked both parties. But for the women, 73% said they don't see an issue with it. And what was the other one? 27% said hell nah. So
Of course. Sorry.
well,
Oh hell nah.
but it was more women that were okay with it.
Of
than,
course.
yeah. So then I posted it also on the Jig Is Up page, and it was 100% women said.
Shout outs to our 30% of women that listen to us.
Yeah.
It was
Y'all the shit.
100% that said that they don't see an issue with it. On the flip side, I asked the fellas, and the question to them was, I said, have you ever treated your girl and her best friend on an outing? 58% said, I do anything for my woman. And 42% said, nah, she ain't my girl. On the flip side, on the Jig Is Up post, it was 100% that said, nah, she ain't my girl.
Shout out to that. Where's the you need to put a bomb or some shit right there, man. You gotta do something on that, man. That's right. Let's get
So for the women, they oh shit, hold on. What the fuck? This is like all over the place, you guys.
It's all over the place.
So, for the women, again, guys be responding under the women's thing. I don't know if they don't see that I put ladies first, or they just automatically go to the prompt and want to respond to it. But there's only one woman that actually gave her why, because I said why or why not. So one woman, she gave her why, and she said, hey, I don't see, she said, hey, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's actually pretty sweet. And then there's other, you know what? I'm like, I apologize. This shit's like irking my damn nerves.
While she's trying to organize it, I know the fellas, you know, that said 100%, no, that ain't my girl. Now, my question is to pose to them, and I know this is like off the, here's an incentive. What if they had a unicorn in their presence? What if they had a unicorn that was like, hey, I'll fuck you and your girlfriend? Would they still not pay? Would they still not cover, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the nails done? You know, I'm pretty sure them niggas would actually, like, put some money down and court both of them at the same time. If he knows he was fucking both of them at that, if he knew guaranteed that he was going to fuck that night, both of them? Oh yeah,
like a guarantee.
He's paying up.
Yeah,
he's paying.
He's coughing it up.
He's coughing up them ducats.
Yeah,
easy.
That's true.
Easy. So I understand those fellas, you know, who answered that question. It's conditional. It's very conditional.
Yeah.
But if they were guaranteed that he's gonna fuck both girls, his girl and the best friend, and they were gonna be cooling down with it. Oh, that nigga's like, how much you need?
Yeah.
Oh, charge to my card.
Money is not a thing.
Money's not an issue
At this point.
I got a card with a 5,000 limit on it. Here you go, girl. I haven't used all my. I'm on 20% of my spending limit on it. Anyway, go ahead, use it.
20%. He's so stupid.
Yeah.
So in the video, or so in the original post, basically, you know, she was talking about her nails, but I took it a step, you know. I took it another step and just asked in general, because it doesn't have to be getting your nails done. You know what I mean? So that's why for the women I asked, you know, hanging out. And then for the men I asked if you would take them on an outing. So some of the responses that I saw on the original post, like most women were against it. That's why I was so surprised, because on my end, most women were for it. So the reason why people were against it was because they were saying that that if he's paying for that, then he's willing to pay for something else.
Yeah, but I mean, because it's like if like
Damn,
it depends.
niggas.
If you and
Yeah.
your friends like choose a time and a place and stuff like that, like then that's like a group outing. So
Yeah.
like you and the person should not feel obligated to pay for a friend or something like that. Now, if he like say now he offer you and your friend to go out, then he must pay because he's the host. So that's the thing about it. It's like he shouldn't like pay. It depends on the situation. Like if you and your girl was like hanging out and then your boyfriend coming in and stuff like that, it'd be a nice gesture to, if he paid for the tab and stuff like that, but you don't
yeah.
have to do it,
So it feels like he can't be generous.
yeah.
It feels like he can't be generous and say like, hey, you and your girl go ahead, have fun. Because maybe he wants to say, I want some alone time. Go out and hang out with your girl.
But in the post, it said my boyfriend took me to get my nails done,
Right.
and decided to take my best friend. So basically,
So that's his decision.
No,
so.
but reading that, and I had this conversation with my coworker today. Reading that, it was insinuating that he was there. Cause it wasn't like he sent me to get my nails done. It was he treated me. So basically he took her and then decided to also treat her friend. So it was them three there. So the conversation that I was having with my coworker was like, why was it even three of them anyways? Like, it's like, okay, we doing couple shit. And it's like, oh, how did that go? Like, was it like, oh, call up your girl and, have her come and I'll get her nails done too?
On the house.
Or was it like we were on our way out and her girl called and was just like, oh yeah, tell her to come through. Like, how was that even, like, how was that even set up? Like, he was just like, what the fuck? Like, that shit.
Was he being set up, or that she knew she was going to over there before you guys offered to go there? Like, oh, I'm gonna meet my girlfriend over there, or if it's just like she just happened to be there, like, oh, she probably hit him up or text him, hey, come over and stuff like that, just because that you're getting paid for your nails. So I mean, it depends, the backstory of it. So
yeah. So a few, actually, I seen maybe like 2 or 3 that I scrolled, and someone had said, I thought it was a sweet gesture. And then a year later, I think she said her husband. I don't think it was even her boyfriend. It was her husband. She said, yeah, it was a sweet gesture. He did that with me and my best friend. And then a year later, he was fucking her.
Damn.
And there's like 2 other instances.
That's another thing you got to be aware of, because now if he's being generous to the friend, that can raise some antennas. Like there's some fuck shit going on.
I mean, if he really cares about your friend and stuff like that, then other than just paying for the meal and stuff like that.
And then also you gotta like look out for the friend too. It's like, oh, you just gonna accept it? Like you ain't gonna like Venmo him and send money back or nothing. There's no like any like trade off, like monetary trade off. Like, okay, like you got me, and I could treat you like the friend saying I could treat the both of you, or any kind of reciprocity when it comes to that. That's something that you really gotta like.
Yeah,
you gotta be
cognizant of that.
Yeah, you gotta be
shit.
cautious of it, because I mean, if he put in an interest in, in your friend and stuff like that.
Yeah, they were saying there might be.
I mean, it's a good thing, you get to like, know your girlfriend, if your girlfriend's girl, you know what I'm saying, and knowing about her, so who she hang out with and stuff like that. That's cool. But also on the flip side, it's like if he's like, heavy invested and learning about her and stuff like that, and you kind of gotta be cautious about that, because shit could happen.
But yeah, that's what they're saying. Like like he has ulterior
motives.
If he's willing to do that, and then some of the like I said, most women were against it. Some of the women that were for it, they were saying that those women were being insecure, and that if they felt that way, then that means that's not really their friend.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really their friend to begin with.
Right. Just users.
But I'm going to read some of these responses, and then I want to hear your guys's.
All right.
Yeah.
Or do you guys want to go first? It's up to you.
No. I'll listen.
I'll listen to
Okay.
you.
So I'm just going to go I'm just gonna read them off, so it doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. Because like I said, a lot of the times it was men that was responding with the women, so it really
just let me
matter.
know if it's a man or a woman. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could put things like
in perspective.
in perspective
Perspective.
in the
Okay.
proper context of their answer.
Okay, so someone said, feed her friend, she'll treat you the best out of all the dudes her friend talked to. This was a male that said that.
Oh, that sounds like a chess move, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you gotta be careful about that because now the friend can like vouch for you even if that dude start doing some fuck shit.
Yeah.
Like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with him. So what? He's stepping out on you, girl.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's treating both of us, you know.
Hella
so.
chess move.
But it says feed her friend, she'll treat you the best out of all the dudes her friend talks to. Technically
Put him in a
that's-
favorable position.
But that's already his girl. So what other guys is she talking to?
Yikes.
I think he was saying that as in a reference to like exes and stuff like
Okay.
that. Like I like him the most out of all of them. You should marry
Yeah.
this one, girl.
Right.
Because a lot of times, guys too, but like when you have like that group of girls or group of guys, they can have like a piece of your guys' relationship. Like they can have a say. I don't want to say a say, but they can, you know, if they say positive things, then you're more likely
like a
to
counsel.
stay around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, they're in a relationship and they're in
The jury.
the jury
It's the freaking
or
jury over
the
here.
gladiator arena, and people
Pretty
put their
much.
thumb
Put thumbs
up.
down. Yep.
The next one said, I wouldn't want my own to think there's something going on between us. And that was a male that said that.
Oh, what was that again?
He said, I wouldn't want my own to think there's something going on between us.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's playing it like
Playing it safe.
Playing it safe. Not trying to get caught up on any bullshit. So that's very
Yeah, I don't blame him for that. So safe than sorry.
The next one says, I'm gonna be real. It all depends on the situation. And that was a male.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, like you had the unicorn ready to fuck both of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna court the unicorn and your girl at
Oh
the
yeah, we
same
can be
time.
really invested in that.
You gonna be invested. You like what?
Shit.
You need to get
Shit
your nails done.
shit don't come that too often.
You
so
need to get your nails done, your hair done, whatever. What?
Hey.
Yeah, you paying up, homie.
Oh yeah, you
You
coughing
paying
up.
up. You coughing up. Depends on the situation. Y'all nigga knew what we was talking about.
Yeah.
The next one says, hey, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's actually pretty sweet. And this was a woman.
Yeah, a gesture.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Benefits both you and your friend. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm like I said, some guys could just use it as a way, like, just get off my hair.
Yeah.
Go with your homegirl.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'm trying to play Fortnite.
Yeah. Trying to watch the game.
Ooh, especially like a playoff game, like the NBA
Yeah.
playoffs right now. Some
Hey,
good
babe.
series, by the way. Some good series.
Hey, babe, you can go. Go get your nails done. I'm gonna hang with the fellas.
I want to see Kawhi put the claws on the Sixers right now. Leave me alone. Sorry, Zach.
Yikes.
This one was funny. It was a male. Said, 1, I don't like her best friend. 2,
Damn.
I ain't her man.
Well, there you have
There
it.
you have it. Talk about putting your foot down.
Yeah, shit. There you go.
I don't like the bitch.
Well, that's
Translation.
that's a no go.
I ain't investing no money in
Cross
her.
that out.
Can't stand her. Wish you had better friends.
Jeez.
The next one said, obviously after reading this, you'll know what gender. That's some whack ass shit. I got one lady to provide for it. The rest of you dusty assholes are SOL.
Hey, it could have been a stud.
Yep.
Who said that?
Plot twist.
Plot twist. It's a stud.
Dum-dum. Let's get it.
Y'all are so stupid.
Hey.
Nah, but that is a nigga. But studs do think that they're niggas anyway.
Yep. Facts.
What a missing dick.
The next one said,
Dum-dum.
yes, because
I know, right?
Right.
yes, because sometimes her doing girl stuff, she don't want me around and she needs time to distress.
Now I wonder, are women willing to reciprocate that energy to their boys? It's like, you know, your girl's like, okay, honey, you need to go out with the fellas. Go to a bar, do some manly shit. I don't know what it is. here's $50, nigga. Like, get you some wings or whatever you're gonna do with the fellas.
Shit.
Go out, kick it.
I think that's kind of rare, honestly.
But I think that they.
I mean, that'd be dope, but at the same time,
They do,
like,
but if you're going off, okay, so we had this conversation at work with my male coworker.
Uh huh.
all right.
So if we're gonna go off of that, it would have to be something similar. So his equivalent was like for her to be like,
Go to the barbershop. Y'all both
Yes.
get lined up.
no, that's not what he
What?
said.
Purple this nigga
He
haircut.
said, well, that's what he said. He's like, oh yeah, hey babe, like, he's like, would you honestly be like, hey babe, here's some money to go, or not even here's some money, but go to a barbershop, get your haircut, and call your. Well, he said that N-word, but he's like, go call him and I'll pay for his haircut too. He said, I would be like, bitch, what?
yeah.
Fucking dying.
Yikes.
He was like, I said, damn, bitch. He was like, yes. He like, you don't even pay for my haircut. You gonna pay for me and my dude? Like, nah.
She's talking about he looks good in the Caesar.
The fuck? Like you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to play them games, huh?
Oh boy.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, bitch. Fucking with me.
Shout out to Nick.
But that, you know, and he asked me, he's like, would you ask that and really think that there's nothing wrong with that comment? Obviously, based off of that, you know what his response was.
Shit, we gotta talk.
Another person said, nah, y'all run out. Wait, what? Nah, y'all run out. Laugh out loud. They want to order shit they can't pronounce and become Olympic drinkers.
Olympic drinkers sipping on shit that you can't pronounce. Hope quit staring at my bank account. When I bump in this trouble. Fucking DJ Quick, man.
Hell yeah.
West Coast shit. West, y'all. Just letting y'all know we're still from the West Coast.
That's right.
That's right.
Another person said, I ain't got it like that.
I ain't got it.
Shit.
Sometimes.
Well, there you have it.
That's what I tell homeless people on the street every time I'm at work. Hey, man, you got $5? I can have $5 my...
God damn, $5? Are you fucking serious?
Shit, it's hard out here. What a dollar gonna do for them?
Hey, homie. I mean, I started from somewhere.
Yo,
homie,
have you ever...
I'm sorry. I've never been... I've been homeless a long time, homie. $5 is a lot.
Ask, because I know we have a good demographic out there in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ask some of our Bay Area listeners. They will tell you, homeless people are very demanding out there in the Bay Area.
I'm pretty sure that it's fucking expensive.
Yeah,
there
Silicon Valley. Hey, man, I need about $10
Shit.
just for one cheeseburger.
Nigga, you better go to McDonald's.
Yeah, it costs
It's
$10.
a value meal. You get 6 of the motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Hey,
it costs $10.
Beggars can't be choosers.
It costs $10 in San Francisco.
Shit.
He like, I need to eat healthy.
Yeah, shit.
Nigga, what?
Nigga.
You better eat that, whatever the hell it is, and shit diarrhea on the corner like you always do. Nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
Nigga, you better go vegan. Shit. Fuck that shit.
Yo, I remember there was one, like, off in the tangent, there was one homeless lady that keeps going around. I think you've seen her before. It's a black lady. And she
I didn't. I already know who you're talking about. I know exactly
and she
who you're
kept
talking
saying,
about.
like, whatever shelter she's in, they have food, but she doesn't eat that type of food. And she's like asking for money. It's like because she don't eat that type of food. It's kind of like
You don't eat that type of food. Food is food, bitch. Like, you better,
At this point.
At this point, yeah.
At this juncture, you're gonna have to work to eat the type of foods that you want to eat.
you better go
Yeah.
to the store, put some salt and pepper, make some shit, make
You know
some
what I mean?
combinations and stuff.
I'm just saying, you know, like I remember it was still like how my brain works. You know, I was watching Interview with the Vampire, and
Okay.
motherfucker couldn't suck human blood.
Right.
What was around him? Rats.
Yeah.
And they was snacking on rats until he get his strength back.
Hey,
You
shit.
do what you gotta
Yeah,
do
what
out
you
here.
gotta
You know what
homie.
I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad
Hey,
happened to
that's
my
real.
dad one time. He went to the 7-Eleven and stuff like that, and he was homeless. And he said, "Hey man, can I get can you buy me some food?" He said, "Cool, no problem." Oh no, he think he bought like a hot dog or something like that. He said, "Can I get a hot dog?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So he gave him the hot dog and stuff, and then he gave some comments, but he put some stuff on it just in case because a good hot dog. I think he put relish on it too. He gave it to the homeless person, and the homeless person was like, he's like, "I didn't ask for relish."
Ooh.
And my dad was like, damn, I haven't heard of a picky ass bum that's fucking hungry and shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
That's the type of shit you would smack the hot dog off his hand.
He was going to, but he's a good.
Even though it was money wasted, it would have been worth
my
it.
dad, my proof of point. My dad's gonna do that though, but he's like, nah, man. I mean, because I'm already doing a good deed. But he was like, kind of fed up, man.
Yo.
It's like, man, you don't want this, man. Fuck this hot dog, then. Pat, you know.
I hella would have did that.
It was like money worth spent. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I wasted $1.50
Right.
on this jumbo quarter-pound hot dog. With
Right.
but relish
So
on
on
it.
a fucking big bite.
Big bite.
Hey, shit. Hey, that shit. Hey, yo, that
All he had to
don't
do-
sleep on the big bites, homie. Shit.
All he had to do, if he didn't have, way to wash his hands, he could have just, I don't know, get a hand sanitizer or something, or get a fork
Right.
and scrape the fucking relish off the hot dog.
Right. You know what I'm
And
saying?
keep it the fuck pushing.
He loaded his shit. He put like ketchup, mustard. You know what I'm saying, on the regular
I
hot
mean,
dog.
how do you know you don't like this shit? Like, what else have you been eating?
Right.
Like, the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he can put it on. It's not like he can put it on a container and shit. Like there's no cups or anything put in the container. So he put like everything on it. My dad like relish. He
Put
loves
the
some-
works on it.
You know, I mean, he's from Chicago.
Chicago,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So niggas love
Chi-town.
resin in Chicago.
You know what's up?
So that's why he's like, hey, okay, put a little spin on it. Boom, here's your hot dog. I didn't ask for relish, nigga. What? Like, nigga, fuck this hot dog, Pat. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been
I know it's kind of like low key dehumanizing this shit, but man, sometimes lessons need to be taught. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
That's real.
He could have, but he's like, nah, man.
he's like, man,
fuck it.
I took probably everything out of him not to smack.
Right.
Because that would have been hard for
yeah,
me.
it was kind of hard.
That would have been
for
hard
him.
for
He's
me
like,
to not to do that.
And he's just like, nope, nope. God's watching me right now, so
Lord, you
I did a
testing
good
me right
deed,
now.
so I'm like,
You tested me.
You know.
You are testing me, boy. I would slap the shit out of his motherfucking hot dog off his head.
yeah.
Let me-
He's been being a good guy, man. So
All right, let me finish these couple ones and then I'll hear your guys' response.
for sure.
So this one says, my man and my best friend are friends. Ain't no thing, no extras.
Aw.
Oh, you know who that is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, fool.
Yeah. Okay, fool.
Y'all are stupid.
I see you.
The next one says, 1, she ain't my girl. 2, I don't like her. 3, she ungrateful and a user.
God
Damn,
damn.
he just not like her.
This motherfucker hit the checklist. God damn. Shit, man. You,
We all know what his response
to the
was.
homegirls you went, hey, man, you gotta switch friends, homie.
I think he has to invite her to the wedding by default.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, dude, she really had to come to the wedding?
Nigga, don't give her an invitation.
I mean, she has to.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's her best friend.
That's her best friend.
Oh, poor guy.
Next said, what? Oh wait, that was the same one.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so-
and then someone said, my man and my best friend are
Yeah,
friends.
that's
what
that's
the fuck?
that's the
Did I
same
do
one.
it multiple?
Oh, you going?
Did you post it?
I posted it because I was trying to help you out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's a
Teamwork.
teamwork.
Someone said, because I ain't getting anything from her.
Boom.
There you
What-
go.
what-
Yo. Oh.
what was I saying? What was I saying about that?
Oh shit.
What was I saying
Fuck
about that?
yeah, see?
Niggas wanted to get something out of it.
Yep.
Nigga, what?
Yep.
Ladies, y'all need to listen to us. We giving y'all the game on here.
Right.
But shout out to the 30% that listen to us.
That 30%.
That 30% is getting game. They know how niggas work. They learn the inner workings of how these niggas operate out in these streets.
Got you.
But we got you. You know.
They're so stupid. The last one was boundaries.
Boundaries.
That's all they put was boundaries.
You know, respect the boundaries. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you know.
Like, hey, that's your best friend. You know, I'm getting you your nails done. Hopefully your best friend has a man or someone who's going to spend money or a job to spend money on herself. But I got you. You know? It was so funny. You saw a comment on there?
No, I'm just laughing because y'all are funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of
does she have a job? Shit.
Well,
Get her own nails done.
What about you guys? I want to hear what y'all got to say. You actually being in a relationship, and then if you were in one, if you guys had a woman or have a woman and her best friend is present, would you spend money on the best friend as well as your girl? Obviously,
It depends on what the hell I'm spending on.
Yeah.
That's one thing. If I'm buying movie tickets for y'all just to go watch a movie, or y'all go on brunch and have bottomless mimosas or whatever, cool.
Whatever.
But I'm like all expenses, vacation trips and shit.
Yeah.
On some or shopping spree. No,
Nah, we ain't got it.
it depends. Yeah, I ain't got it
At the moment.
at the moment.
Shit.
I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Not yet. But if it's something like I know that's affordable that I can do to show generosity and
Nails ain't cheap either.
and stuff like that,
Yeah, it's kind of high.
yeah, I'll do it.
so
But
you would. So what is an
and it-
example of something that you would? Because that was
I mean,
a
like I said,
conversation.
like,
Oh, but
yeah, like I said, like
most of the other stuff he mentioned.
yeah, like
I
take
said,
y'all to the movies, or y'all want to go to brunch. You know what I mean?
So the reasoning behind that would be, you said, just to show generosity.
Generosity.
Yes. For
For
me, yes.
girl have some fun, or maybe just the guy version. Like, hey, I'm gonna be out with the fellas, or I'm gonna be watching the playoffs, and I don't want you to feel like you're held hostage in the house. And you go out and have your fun. I'll be here, watching playoffs or some shit. Doing my own thing.
So you said movies and what else? Sorry.
Movies, brunch, whatever girls like to do. That's like moderately, like a moderate flex, but not the dumb cheap.
Yeah.
Because anybody be like, yeah, I got you and your girl some stuff from a fast food restaurant. Like, okay, like, nigga, that's nothing.
I got you for the pizza. I'm just going to McDonald's
or something like that.
No, I'm joking.
or or even just like Venmo or Cash App her some money. Like, here, here you go. This is $100 in your Cash App. Go get your nails done, or I don't know how much nails really cost.
Expensive.
So one of our listeners says, first of all, he says, shout out to my guy Kenlin. And then he said, depends. I bought my girl Bay tickets, Beyonce tickets, so she could take her sister instead of me.
See,
Oh, that's family. Yeah,
that's family.
That's great.
Friend. That's because that might pique best friend, because that piqued the interest of the best friend. Like, shit, you man, it's like you fuck around, you fuck up,
So
girl.
her sister can't.
I mean, the sister can,
The sisters can. That's
but it'll be
cool.
less. It'll be less suspecting.
Right.
It'll be less suspecting. With the friend part is like, yeah, tennis arrays, but
Right.
betrayals never comes from your enemies. So that always keep that up. on top.
It can. I mean,
Betrayal coming from your enemy.
no, from
That's what I'm saying. Betrayal.
Yeah. This is, yes. I mean,
betrayal
sis can be
never-
like, he looks good too. I mean, you never know. Shit.
Like, she might throw some dirt on her name and say like, well, she ain't doing this, she ain't
Right.
doing that.
Exactly. Yeah,
She's still
I mean, it
she's
can
still
go
talking
that
to her
way,
other
too.
nigga too. And nigga
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. So,
All right, bet.
Right.
so we can do that too.
So when I was talking to my friend, he was saying, like, so that's why I was asking, because he said, I can't even think of a reason to even want to, like, remotely, like, think of spending money on another woman and, like, my girl being okay with it. And he said the closest that I would get to that is, like, if we're at a club and I got a table and I was like, yeah, I'll take care of you and your girls.
Yeah.
But he said, but that's the closest thing. He said, but for me to be just like chilling with y'all and just be like, hey, let me go pay for you. Oh, both of y'all go sit down, get your nails done. Or he's like, or maybe even like buy a round, or like,
go sugar daddy, like full sugar daddy
But
mode.
he said like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
going to get something to eat, and he's like, it's cool, I got the
Yeah.
bill. But he said, other than that, like to spend my money, he's like, I don't know of any woman that would think that that's okay without thinking there's an ulterior motive. So this
Yeah.
was coming from him.
Yeah.
And he's like, for instance, he's like, if you was my girl and I was like, like, hey, you, what did he say? Oh, but basically same situation with the nails. Like, oh yeah, here's some, or like, let's go get your nails done. Matter of fact, go hit up Sheena and see if she's trying to come too. He said, how would you, he said, how would you respond? And I would just be like, I said, well, me personally, I would be like, what? Like,
What the fuck?
like,
Exactly.
what? Not because I don't want my girl to get her nails done, but it being like random.
How
out
did
of
she
nowhere.
come up in your head?
Exactly.
What are you thinking about,
Exactly.
nigga? Now you got some questions. You got some questions that needs to be answered.
Oh yeah.
How the hell she just came up in your head?
Let's have a talk now.
Huh? You're the only bitch you should be thinking about is me.
And that's what he was saying. He said that's why he
Yeah.
doesn't understand why everybody.
Now, if she suggested it, then that's
yeah, it's different.
it's like that's different. Like, do I have enough money to cover you and your friend? Okay, but it's like, oh, bring your little friend too.
Bring your little friend too.
Yo, niggas big flex when they say bring your little friend. Tell your little friend.
Tell your little friend.
So basically, y'all saying that is cool.
It's cool depending on what you're buying and if you're not overly aggressive about
But
trying
you're
to treat
there.
both of them.
But if let's stick to that. Bring it back. Based off of what she said, it seems as if he's with her and the friend.
Yeah. If he's with her and the friend, I'll do it occasionally. Like once in a blue moon. But nah, bitch, you better have your own money.
She got.
I'm not doing it all the time. If I'm like in a great mood, it depends on my mood. It really depends on my mood. If I'm feeling good, shit. If a nigga just
Shit, why not?
like,
fuck
nah,
it.
I got it. Money ain't a thing.
Fuck it. I'm in a good mood today. Got to raise whatever like that. There
Got
you
a
go.
raise.
You know
Nigga
what I'm
found
saying?
5 racks on the floor, drug money. Why not? I ain't turning into the police, nigga. Your lost drug dealer.
Oh,
That's
so
funny
fair.
as hell. Okay, well, I just thought it was interesting to see both sides, both men and women, and to see the comments on the original post and the comments on my post, and it's totally different.
Polarizing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy.
But shout out to you guys responding to.
Yeah,
as
shout
well.
out to you guys
Thank
responding.
we
Thank
keep
you.
Let's keep it going and get more topics and stuff with the pod and stuff. So we deeply appreciate it too as well.
Yeah. We haven't done this in a while. So any last parting words for the NSA to put a button on it? Your
yeah.
overall message?
I mean,
The message from this.
I guess it depends. It really depends. Women, if you're secure in yourself or your friends, then I guess, you shouldn't see an issue with it. Me personally, not saying I'm like selfish, but if like my man's just like, oh yeah, you and your girl. Like if it was like, for instance, if it's my birthday and he knew I wanted to do something really like, I can't even think of nothing because y'all know I'm boring as hell. But if I really want to do something and I'm just like, oh, I just wish that Princess could be here or something, and the reason why I say that is because she's all the way over there and he knew that and he like orchestrated or something. Then I'm like,
Pay for a flight.
Yeah.
like he put thought into it because he was doing it for me. It wasn't like it came out of nowhere.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I didn't ask for it, but I kind of just put it out there and he
put
took
it out
it
in
and
the
ran with it.
universe.
Yeah, and he took it and ran with it. That I'm okay with, but as far as like just
we could bring your homegirl too.
yeah, that to me is sketchy. And with that, it's not about my girl that he's saying. It's with him that I would have I would feel sketch about.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally. And yeah, and then to the men that responded and said that they do anything for their woman, kudos to you guys. For those of you that say, nah, that's not my girl, I can't be mad either because I feel like that's a real last statement. It's not your girl, so you don't need to be
Not
taking
my
care
girl,
of her.
not my responsibility.
She got a job.
Don't matter if it's a one-time thing or a multiple-time thing. Like, it's, I don't know. Like you said, it's situational, but
She paying her own nails.
Case by case.
case by case. But yeah, that was that.
All right. So that was NSA, y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you guys for participating.
Thank you.
Brought to you by. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so we're gonna just try to get into these rapid fire topics real quick. We'll get into it. Uno. For those who likes to play Uno. Uno official Twitter account says that you cannot stack draw 2 and draw 4 cards.
Bullshit.
Uno, you don't even know the rules to your own fucking game. Shut up.
Yeah, we don't believe that shit. We're gonna keep going. Don't matter if it's not real book.
They've been going to keep that tradition, especially black players. And the black players, they're going to have all the draw twos, draw fours stacked up. He's like, what, you going to make them draw 6? Yes. And we'll flip it, reverse it back to us and make you draw 2 again.
And flip it over reverse.
Shit.
And change the color.
Yep. And make you change a whole different color, motherfucker. Keep fucking around, Uno. You better adapt to us, not to y'all.
Color's purple. I'm just kidding.
You stupid.
You got a blue. Oh, well, it's going to yellow. Good luck. Oh, and draw 4, too. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah, by the way, you got to draw 4 cards, man.
So wait, so so I saw it, but maybe I misunderstood it. So they said, so if you have a +4,
Yeah, draw 4.
yeah, so you have a draw 4, and then so the same person is adding, so they're stacking it themselves, or what?
Yeah, they gotta take 4 cards out of there, add it onto their deck.
No. So I'm the one with the card. So I hit you with the draw 4.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm trying to hit you with the draw 2. Is that what that's saying, or they're saying that?
Yeah,
you're
they're basically
doing that?
saying you can't go draw 4, draw 2, draw.
Yeah.
You know. So
You got
But if
all
it's-
these,
but
like
if
you
it's
got
two-
like ammo ready to reload. Just.
But if it's 2 people, technically you can.
see,
it's
see, Uno.
Yeah.
Because you skip a person, and I've never played it
Nah,
like
it says
that
2 to
where it's multiple people. So like I wouldn't hit if us 3 were playing. I've never played it where I hit you with the draw 4 and then I continued with the draw 2 because technically that was already my turn was up.
Yeah, my turn
Your
was up.
turn is
Yeah.
skipped, so now
Yeah.
it would
Now I
be
gotta draw
Kendall's.
4.
See, Uno forgot it's between.
But I'll still be fucked because it'll be his
players.
turn.
Yeah.
It'll be his turn, and then she dropped the draw 2, and I got 6 cards. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know. But that's how the game goes.
Nope.
So did I misunderstand that or no?
Well,
No.
I'm saying I guess they said you can't stack them like boom boom like
Yeah.
back to back. Okay, I get
Then that means
part.
it would be right. Then
Yeah,
they're
maybe they'll be right, but I know black folks. It was
Nah.
it was an uproar about that. They were like,
Skip
"What?"
you, draw 2, draw 2.
you don't want to play just 2 people. That should be getting crazy.
Skip you, draw
Shit,
2,
you think
draw
Monopoly's
2,
bad?
draw
Play-
4, draw 4, draw 4.
Play Uno. That's some real cutthroat shit.
The color is green.
Change colors. Niggas would have like real strategy behind their cards.
Yeah.
All right. Instagram is considering to remove the likes to help people with their mental health. They say a lot of social media has been tied to anxiety and mental health and self-esteem issues. Do you think this is a good idea to remove likes? And for them, they wanted to do it for people just to keep posting and not worrying about likes and comments and stuff like that. They just want people to get into the swing of just posting just to post. They get more.
So they just want to show
content.
nothing. So no likes, no views.
No
or anything.
gratification. Just go out there and do it for the art, as they were trying to say it. But in the same
Sounds
time,
good, but
it sounds good in theory. But you know,
Yeah.
motherfuckers want that gratification.
Yeah.
Because these women,
Or no comments or anything like that. Just,
no
Yeah.
comments, no nothing.
Oh, that's
at
So-
the end of the day, most people post because they want to feel validated.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and even though like some people don't care for that, most people do. Especially if you're doing like with us, our podcast, we want to see the views. We want to
Yes,
see
eh.
people to actually like
you
our
like
shit and
us?
listen to
Yeah.
it. So for us to post for the art, so to speak, nah.
That'll be the death of hashtags, probably.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Probably, definitely.
That'll probably be the death of social media influencers. You know how many social media
Yeah.
influencers will have to get regular jobs?
That's real.
Man, that's-
IG honeys are not. Well, they could still get flown out. Niggas might just still
Yeah.
like slide their DMs. So, but you know the flat tummy tees, all the ad spaces.
yeah.
You know, advertising companies are like, no,
Yeah.
no, we need these
Yeah.
metrics. We
We
need
need
this
this.
data.
Yeah.
For us to keep driving our products to the consumers on social media. So,
Because you show you a picture with a product like, hey, what's that?
because it says no comments either, right?
well, some of them
Or-
saying no comments, but some of them right now they're going with after the likes.
The likes, okay.
So people like, ugh, like you know how some people are. They were like, they go on
Yeah.
social media like, yo, I thought I took a nice picture, but like only 2 people liked it, so I deleted it. But Instagram is
Yeah.
kind of like, no, don't do that. It's
Yeah.
a good picture. Just keep posting because
Yeah.
Right.
just keep posting. They want shooters to keep shooting,
Yeah.
like last week. That's a shooters keep shooting.
Shit. I don't know. So what do you guys think?
Um,
Do you,
It's gonna be
think
kinda
they're actually
weird.
gonna go?
well,
with it?
they're
They're
testing
testing
it
it
out
in
in Canada.
Canada.
Yep. out there in Canada, they're testing it out.
Yeah. That's gonna be weird. You know, double tap, you can't do it no more.
I know, yeah, and then just by having you do that,
yeah. You can't.
Hey, but that will save a lot of
relationships.
Save a lot of relationships.
No,
Think about the relationships it
unless they
saves.
commented on it, then yeah.
And then what about the Explorer page?
Oh, Explorer page, the algorithm's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I know. Like, how do you gonna know? Like, yes, how do you know what you don't like if there won't be there won't be no
that's
Explorer
just
page.
man.
It just be random shit.
Yeah.
You see one with cat and puppies, and you see some ass and titties, and then like at the bottom corner,
Yeah,
like you don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
because technically there will be no point of the Explorer page because
Yeah.
they won't know what
What
to
you
put
like because you can't
Yeah.
like anything.
Yeah.
No data, no algorithms
Yeah.
to put it in.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
a good point.
weird.
That's a good point, man. That's a good point.
Well, it'll save some
Got
relationships
that
though.
water. Got that water.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. I see where they're going with it, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna be tough. As in, people will have products and stuff, and advertisers they're not gonna like it. But I mean,
No, advertisers gonna make sure
Yeah.
Instagram is the way it is. They're gonna
Yeah.
keep that status quo. It's too much money on the line.
yeah,
Like fuck your mental health, nigga. Log off.
people.
How about that? Log off.
Well, that's the gram.
You don't
so-
like it,
Well,
log
that's the
off.
thing. That's the gram. So they're gonna go to different outlets and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
there's still Facebook. There's
There's
But-
still
no
Yeah.
more
and all that.
Tumblr. There's
But-
there's still Twitter.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
still Twitter. Twitter's more like witty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like with the witty shit that you say, but at the same time, people still dropping thirst traps on Twitter,
yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
and you got mad threads and comments on it.
Oh yeah.
shit like
Everybody
that.
gonna see that shit. So I
And,
mean,
and,
Twitter's going
that's
strong.
worse
so
because motherfuckers be having gifs or gifs of their reactions
Yeah.
and little videos, little short clip videos of their reactions. Twitter's way worse.
yeah, Twitter's
All I'm
bad.
saying is that if IG actually does go through with it after testing it with Canada, they have to be prepared for people to jump ship because there's gonna be lots of people that ain't gonna fuck with it if that's what they do.
If that's
You know
their
what I
bread
mean?
and butter,
Yeah.
like I know, there's a couple of IG honeys that live in San Diego make a living off of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means they have to go elsewhere.
Yep.
They will have to go to YouTube,
Something.
They will have to go to Twitter. Now
Snapchat.
Twitter will be funny because then you got to see if they're witty. You got to see if they have something intelligent or important or funny to say.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm
That's
like,
a challenge.
That's gonna be a challenge for all y'all
challenge,
little
though,
pretty
man.
bitches out there. For all y'all pretty bitches out there, that's gonna be a challenge.
Woo, woo, good luck to y'all.
They ain't gonna say nothing. They're just gonna
funny.
post pictures. Nigga,
Yeah.
fuck
They gonna
that.
still do what they've been
Yeah.
doing.
Yo, I'm just gonna post pictures on Twitter.
And shut the fuck up.
Ain't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
I'm a creative.
let my ass speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Go
A
on.
picture speaks 1,000 words.
Yup.
In that case, I'm not saying nothing.
Or they're gonna put a fake deep caption, but you're gonna get eaten alive on Twitter with that shit.
Yeah.
You put a fake deep caption on behind a
God,
thirst trap.
Stop it. Oh my God.
Niggas gonna fucking roast you.
Oh yeah.
May the
You ain't
fourth be with
you.
Yo, what they gonna do? Be Reddit influencers?
Hey,
Go on.
that's funny as hell.
Oh man. You gonna post a picture and on a forum and shit have a bunch of nerds talking about, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, I think I just came in my pants.
Yo, so dumb.
Oh
no.
shit, that's funny.
Oh,
that
shit.
was funny. I had to laugh at that one too.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Oh man, shit, the shit we think. Of.
Yikes.
All right, man.
Y'all are crazy.
Okay, the last one I want to talk about is the Australian High Court will decide if Indigenous people without citizenship can be deported. And those are the Indigenous people of Australia, for those who don't know, are called the Aboriginals. So, how do you feel about that? Like, think about that. Put this in a timeline.
man.
Nigga, my ancestors have been inhabiting this land for thousands of years
Right.
until you motherfuckers came from Europe to escape whatever British Parliament or whatever persecution y'all going through, went all the way down under,
Mm-hmm.
took over, colonized it, and now you saying that I could get deported if I don't have citizenship
Yikes.
in the place that my ancestors and I lived for thousands of years? before y'all asses showed up?
Oh man.
Are you fucking kidding me? Australia, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a lot of people from different places.
Yo,
as well. It's a lot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine here in America doing that to the Native American? I mean, we kind of did that to the Native. Now,
I was like, hold
well,
up.
maybe my
Hold up.
ancestors. I had to take partial credit for that.
Ancestry.com.
Fucking ancestry.
Ancestries.com.
But for that part of me, probably has to take credit. For the Trail of Tears and all that shit, putting them in reservations and all that stuff. But deporting him?
That's ridiculous.
Can you imagine someone's trying to let's make a, can you imagine Trump making the bill like, hey, if these Native Americans don't have, if they don't have legal citizenship, you should deport the natives. Deporting the natives, the indigenous people of the land. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, my head just about to explode
Why would they
thinking
even
about
think
this.
that shit? That's weird. Why?
I mean, I could go deep into this, but this is a comedy podcast. I don't want to go to Hidden Colors, Tariq Nasheed, Hotep type of shit that I do like reading sometimes because I just like to read different perspectives.
Right.
I don't want to get into it, but all I'm gonna say is
nuts.
It's about their fear of losing global population control.
Wow.
Because especially in America by 2040 something, 2043, 2045 or something like that, they say that Caucasians will be the minority in population in the United States of America. Wow. And that's going to take and that might affect other European dominant Western societies. It's like Europe. There's a lot of black people in there. It's all over France. Look at the France team, nigga. Look who won the World Cup. Africa won it. 80% of that fucking squad was nigga from Africa, Cameroon, Kenya, fucking, Nigeria.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
All a bundle of stuff looking at name one. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're worried right now. They're worried.
They worry about that, and then you got your white girls out there still fucking with these niggas, still fantasizing about them, still producing mixed children. Shout outs to the mixed folks out there.
That's right.
That's right.
Why do you have a lighter?
Oh, that's right. It looks a cool design.
Cause Kmart smokes weed. Y'all just don't know that.
Nah, never in my life.
See, look, he would have had a whole new demographic effect. What? I'll smoke with Kmart.
Yeah,
let's get high.
No wonder why he's so chill.
Actually, for the East Coast people, they wonder why.
It's a dope ass lighter. Like mixture colors, and I like the art of it. It was like $1.50.
For our minority
kinda
East Coast
stonerish.
listeners, the reason why we're so chill because of all the marijuana that's been smoked out here for over years, and it affects the ozone layer. So every time we breathe it in, we already chill.
Yeah,
so that's how it happens out here in California.
Crime went down.
And it also happens out there in Oregon too, along with Washington. And it's gonna happen in Colorado as well. I mean, people smoke a lot. This shit's gonna hit the ozone layer. People are gonna start breathing in that high quality air, and it's gonna chill everybody out.
Yeah,
high quality air.
So that's how we get that 420 air all day, every day.
Crime will go down.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why. That's why
I'm still like feeling robbing the bank today.
So
I'm chilling.
that's why California is just so lax.
Yep.
They're like, shut the fuck up.
Man,
we ain't gullible like that.
We
I don't
ain't
feel.
buying it.
I don't feel like robbing a bank today. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
The ozone layers. I'm chilling.
I was thinking about shooting that motherfucker.
Maybe next week.
I was thinking about shooting that motherfucker in the face, but I forgot.
I forgot. Stupid.
By the way, man, who hungry?
Right?
Y'all niggas hungry? Y'all want something to eat? Yo, funny thing.
Oh, no.
I have to say, Game of Thrones.
Oh, I thought you were thinking something else. But
The Game of Thrones, man.
Oh boy. Yeah.
There's a meme about the Starbucks cup right there.
Oh yes.
Like right there, and
wow,
that's
amazing.
That's crazy. Like in medieval times, that you could go and get you a double shot of caramel macchiato on the double right now. with a splash of
Somebody
a
left a
little splash of
latte.
honey. You know that. But I understand, like, the crew, they had that Battle of Winterfell, and it was like a 55 night shoot, and everybody's tired, but no one didn't see a Starbucks cup right there, and the memes are flying right now.
Yeah.
The memes are flying. Like,
You know, I'm almost surprised that the Starbucks say anything on Twitter.
yo,
or anything like
Starbucks
that.
has not said a
I'm
damn
so proud.
thing.
They're like, hey, thanks for the.
I would have, like, if I was Starbucks,
Thanks
I
for the
would,
plug, y'all.
Yeah.
I
real
would have just
shit.
been on it.
Man,
I would've
I'm
been-
surprised usually they would respond or something like that. Like,
Yeah, like I was
oh,
looking.
I didn't know we were gonna be in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like man, talk about product placement.
Shit.
Talk about product placement. And I'm thinking like,
How
yo,
long they killing dragons?
I can see Daenerys like, hey, I'm about to go to Starbucks. Y'all want anything? Before I get on this dragon, y'all want anything?
Yeah.
I'm about to
Get
fly.
on the dragon.
Hey, you know how in Starbucks you have to get the name right and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because you guys don't watch it, but like in it's kind of like how Desus and Mero do the AKAs for a long time in Game of Thrones, and in those times and shit, they have so many AKAs and they go forever. So the cup, I can only imagine what Daenerys' cup will say. It'll probably say Daenerys Targaryen, the unburnt, the queen of the dragons, mother of all dragons, the freer, breaker of chains, freer slaves. You know, all that shit.
Oh my gosh.
And you have to and they have to write it down to like, okay, yeah. You write a whole fucking like name down. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
And you have a long day enjoying slaying dragons. Enjoy your mocha latte, courtesy of Starbucks.
He was like, can I let my dragon in here? He's a service dragon.
A service dragon. Stupid.
He's a service dragon.
Oh, what does he do?
He protects me.
Well,
Fuck up my order, Dracarys.
oh,
That's the word
Where-
for like the dragon to burn you.
mm,
Yeah, and you know they killed the Beige Queen, Missandei, her right hand woman.
that's bullshit.
But Cersei said, any last words? And she said Dracarys. So that means burn them all.
Yeah.
Kill all these motherfuckers. Kill them all.
Damn.
Fuck these niggas.
A fucking dragon. I don't
So,
need anything
yeah.
else.
And then the dragon died too.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, John's dragon died. He got hit with the scorpion, aka a harpoon. Nigga, they were just flying. I'm thinking everything's cool. Next thing you know, ooh, to the chest, ooh, to the side,
no.
boom, right on the neck. I'm like, oh shit, Game of Thrones is back on this shit.
Oh,
God.
no.
Nothing was safe in that episode. I was feeling some type of way about that episode. I was heartbroken. I was like, fuck, they're just down to one dragon now.
There's only one left.
Damn, Daenerys, you had a 3 dragon lead. You about to Golden State Warrior this shit.
Oh, no,
God.
shut up. Shut up.
All right, man. Shout outs and party words, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, man. I guess shout outs to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
He said, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, shout out to me.
All right, for sure. M Easy's not here, so Nessa.
Shout out to Monica.
Hello?
I'm just joking.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to butcher every one of these beautiful young women's names because I
Uh-oh.
don't know how to pronounce shit
I can help
in
you.
life.
Want me to try? Or you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I get to it. So
All right.
shout out to
Oh, shit.
Black Girl Magic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hashtag Black Girl Magic.
Hashtag Black Girl Magic.
Okay.
We showed out. We showed up and showed out for the Miss Teen USA was Kaylee Garris.
I got it. It's Kaylee Garris.
Kaylee Garris. Okay, she was rocking her curls so proudly. She held it down. And then for Miss America, right? Is this Miss? Oh no, Miss USA was Chesley Christ. Christ. I don't know.
Unless I see it says like Chesley. Yeah,
Christ.
Chesley Christ.
She was Miss North
Or
Carolina.
Shalice. It would be Shalice.
Born and raised up.
Yeah, let's
Miss
spell it right.
Miss North Carolina, and she won Miss USA, and her curls was hella popping. And then we had Miss New York, aka Nia Franklin, who won Miss.
Yeah, you can pronounce that.
Yeah, that one was easy. From she got Miss America, and she had her hair laid like it was just so much melanin, and I was just so proud to see all of that because that's unheard of. You know what I mean? To have every single like that shit's crazy.
And maybe that's what the world's being scared of. They're scared of the that we're being the dominant society. I mean, even in Japan. You know, the Blasian woman won Miss Japan. Yeah. You know. But hey, you know what I mean? Hey, if these other countries, these women from different countries keep fucking niggas, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not saying like to big up mixed people, but you know, I'm just saying like you know, they fuck around with some black and they be like, you know what, yeah, she look good. She look good.
Shout out to them. Shout out to everyone that participated in my NSA. And what else? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna leave it at that unless I remember towards the end. Go ahead, Marco.
All right. I want to give a shout out to my guy Demetrius Green. He just got his degree in behavioral science.
Congrats!
So
nice.
he was grinding on that, and I believe that he is in pursuit of his doctrine. But yeah, man, enjoy the victory right now. So I reached out to him like, hey, congratulations, man, because I know you've been grinding like a motherfucker, and you got that degree. Go out there and make a difference in the world, with the studies that you worked so hard for. And of course, shout outs to Olivia because she is a teacher and it's Teacher Appreciation Week.
Shout out to you.
So shout out to all the teachers out there, making a difference in the world, making an impact on a child's life on a daily basis. So, you guys are important. So I just want to say a shout out to that. And
Thank you. Even though I'm not a certified teacher, I work with children, so we get that too.
Okay. All right, that's good. So that's about it for me, So however you guys listen
I remembered mine.
There you go.
Couple birthday shout outs. Shout out to my girl Sheena. Her birthday was on the 1st. We went to Jamaica last month, and then we had celebrated her birthday dinner that night. So shout out to her. Welcome to the Dirty 30 Club. It's official.
Congrats.
And it's funny too because she was like, I seen her snap and she was like, is this what it feels like? She's I don't feel like doing nothing. I'm just like, today seems like a regular day. I don't know, after my 30s, that's how I felt. Like, I would still celebrate it, but it's just like, like things that used to be as exciting is not as exciting anymore to me. Yeah. Well, me personally.
Wait till her bladder starts.
I was just about to say that. I knew you was
her bladder's gonna get weak as hell.
Hella weak. She was like, "What the fuck?
The fuck? I can't hold it like I used to.
I didn't sign up for this."
Yeah, welcome. You think 29 and 30 is like, it's basically the same thing. Nah. Wait till you
feel it.
You gonna feel it when you hit around when you hit 30 and a half and you hit that
30 and a half.
And you hit that. Remember back in the day, that was the thing when you was a kid, like half. I'm 12 and a half. I'm not just 12. I'm 12 and a half.
Hey, I celebrate my half birthday all the time, August 3rd. And also a happy birthday to Mr. Kmart.
Oh, man.
Yeah, his birthday was on the 2nd. So happy birthday to you guys. It's Taurus season.
It's the Great One's birthday. Also,
The Rock.
Yeah, it's The Rock's birthday too.
Yeah, there's a few birthdays just within these last days.
Shout
out to my homeboy Jonathan. Today's his birthday actually. So happy birthday to you.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of May babies on and popping.
Taurus
season.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs to the Taurus.
Yeah.
Not the Taurus, the Taurus. Oh no, the Taurus too. As long as you guys get a ride from us, it's Lyft drivers.
If you know that you're in a shared ride with one passenger,
Oh, right.
Taurus be trying to play dumb too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't know.
Hey, what accent is that? What the fuck? We said tourists, not foreigners. Not foreigners.
They could be tourists too.
They could, but I'm mad you made that accent though.
Yo, she cried. She dying now. Yo, I haven't heard Nessa dying like that in a minute. Got her.
Got him.
I'm back.
Y'all are crazy.
Bang bang, nigga.
Nice. I think this one.
Yeah. However you listen to this podcast, make sure you subscribe, rate, and review. Most importantly, subscribe. Sharing is caring. Please share the hell out of this episode because
Please.
you just want to make people laugh, and people respond to us laughing because we seek validation. That's why we do this.
That's real.
Let's be honest. The jig is up.
Insurance Karen.
Yeah. And follow us. Like us on Facebook because we're on Facebook. I might, or myself, or Emmy's or Nessa or Kmart post some shit on Facebook. So you never know who it is, even though it snitch on me because it'll say bye. There's no no real secret. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. Maybe I'll make sure I post one of my ghost written bars that I did for Farrakhan that got him banned from Facebook.
Damn.
So I'll make sure I do that.
Damn.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram because sometimes our Twitter gets lonely, but we'll work on that. Instagram is kind of good, a little fluid. Some people interacting with us on there, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, you know what I gotta say. The jig is up. And we out.
Now listen.
Man, stop.